Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're back on Roadcraft. We are still on the Sunken map, but I don't believe we've got long to go now. So just got to see what our next objective was. So I need to store one more pipe. If we've got another pipe somewhere, that would be ideal. Steel pipes, we got anything? No, so we've got nothing in there. So to get steel, we need dark blue items. So if we just get out that one, and we'll just quickly find some dark blue items lying around, and then just quickly make one more pipe for storage. Should just find summit. It'll just start flashing blue. Usually I buy them, but because of how far away it is from the depots, it might just be quicker just to make it instead. So to see if we can see any dark blue items. Usually there's some fairly close to the production plant, which obviously would be here. So like these here should really be glowing blue. There we go, like that. So if we just grab some of these, should be able to make a new one. This will be enough anyway. So if we just fill the back up as much as we can, then we should have enough to make a new one. Okay, it doesn't quite fit in, does it? Should fit in there. Yeah, it does actually fit in there. So I think if I take 4, that should give us enough. More than enough, I'd have thought. Because I can put 3 in like a triangle formation in the back. And then I can carry one on the crane. Just need to try and move this over a little bit. There we go. So we just need one more on the top of that. That's it. I was trying to get the reach. So one more on the top of that, and then we will get one which I'll just carry there with my crane. And then that should be more than enough. Yeah, missed that one. Get a bit more central. Pull it back up. Wow, I might get it in there one day. Might help if I actually put it down first, I think, instead. Right, so we'll strap that down. Oh, still got my handbrake on it. Right then. So then, if I just pick up this one in front of me. There we go. And this should be more than enough to make a pipe. I think I'll get at least 2 from doing this. Oh wow, okay, it wasn't even enough for 1. So you need 5 pipes, but and it also had some there as well. So if I just pick up that should be enough now just to knock it over and make 1 pipe. So if we just take this there, we should be able to get one new one. Yeah, there we go. So now we've got one more pipe, and that's all we need to put in the storeroom. But it does make it a bit unstable carrying it. So if I just chuck this in the back and then fold the, if we don't fall over first. You know, actually we should be able to strap it like that. Yeah, there we go. Right then, so let's go and drop off this last one, and then we should be able to complete that objective, because I don't think it says anything about delivering it. It just says store resources. So if I put this one in there, oh no, hang on a minute, I'm doing it the wrong way around. I don't need another one, it's one over. I just need to get a route sorted, which I believe I need to, well, I'm pretty sure last time I had to make a whole new road layout. So if we just sort out all these roads, so where is it? Right, so we just need a route from here to over there. So that's not a bridge, I can't use that. So that was the route that I actually made a route. But what was the problem? Right, all this. So I need to go and clear that area out, and they should be able to pass it then. So if I just clear all these, all I'm going to do is literally just pull them out of the way and chuck them to the side. Might have to do something with that mud, because they do like getting stuck in mud. But we'll see how it goes first. They only need to ever make it there once in order to actually complete the task. So if they can just get past it once, it doesn't really matter. But if I literally just move all this to the side, then I should be able to pass it then. Without too much trouble anyway. So we just literally just chuck everything over here. Because even them little barrels can cause an issue. But to be fair, they can get stuck under the wheels. So just need to quickly clear all this. Right, I only reach one over there, so if I move over to this side and then chuck it all by the building. Yeah, so that's the issues that barrels do, as you can see. They just give me some minor problem, but the AI can't deal with it. So they'll just hit it and go, failed. So need to be as clear as possible. So the more I can get out the way, the less that they should have an issue with. Even getting up just to up on this, because you see like there where it's stuck now, it's like a little ledge. So just getting it over there, because I won't make them go over that bit. So once it clips on over there, I'm just going to sort of leave it alone. There's just loads of fences. So I just literally just keep pulling them up like this. Then we should be able to have them go through with no problems. So I think we got 2 more, and there might be a barrel there, just looking at that blue one there. Right, so there's 2 more. So it's got to be pretty much clear, because they will just get stuck on absolutely anything. So that's the last of the fences, but I believe there is 1 barrel left. And we'll actually just chuck that over here. Right then, so we'll pull back here. Then we'll retry them coming through here, and hopefully they should pass straight away. If they go through the mud, bonus. But now if I'll get rid of all them. So if I literally just bring it back down now I've cleared that out, and see if they will go through it. Because I think the next thing they're going to have an issue is this mud. That's why I might have to move it to where that blue one is there, because that blue one is a successful route. So by the looks of it, I've done it because they get stuck in that mud. Yeah, you can see them already, they've got stuck. So I might as well just cancel it. And then just have them reroute. Problem is, you're not meant to really follow the same routes, because they can sort of get stuck in each other's path. If there's like a truck coming down there, they can literally have a head on with each other. Okay, I want to see what they're getting stuck on. It does sometimes benefit to give them a bit of persuasion, because it can actually help just complete the task if it doesn't fail before you actually push them through anyway. No, I think they're stuck. I have absolutely no idea why they're having so much issue getting over that. Don't know if I can get them unstuck in time. Oh, I think I've made that one worse. So, nope, it's failed. Absolutely ridiculous. Right, so That might have to be moved over just a little bit to make it more central in that. Now I need to move out of the way. Now let's give him a bit of persuasion through the mud again. Because I do have more traction than they do. Oh, okay. Well, that's just binned it. I don't think I'll have the pulling power to do that. No, I haven't got the strength in this one. So I'm thinking I might just come down here, just dump some sand. Because it's just going to make it so much easier. I might even fill that hole in the middle of that bridge, because that's just ridiculous. I don't know where the nearest quarry is from here though, so I might have to be sparingly using it if I'm going the right way anyway, which I'm not. So I just need to turn around and go down the right road. Worst case, I'll have to come down here with the bulldozer and just flatten it out a little bit. But if I can do it little bits at a time and keep it fairly flat, I should be all right to carry on. Right, so we're literally just dump a little bit there. Yeah, we might have to come down here with the bulldozer anyway. Ooh, slipping and sliding a bit there myself. Right then. So now if we just leave this here, I'll go and get my bulldozer out, flatten that out a little bit. And then we shouldn't have any more issues, well hopefully anyway. Actually I need to move that out of the way while I'm thinking about it. And then carry on getting my dozer down there. So hopefully this flattens out fairly easily and quickly. There we go, hopefully. I might just turn around and go through that bit again, just to make sure they're not going to get stuck as long as it's a little bit of a hill. That should be alright. I just wanted to fill the middle bit in, really, was what I was aiming for. And now we need to try and get rid of as much mud here as we can. So where's it go? Yeah. So fill this in ideally. I was hoping they'd just go through it without any effort, to be honest. Probably too much to ask for the AI to actually figure it out. But fortunately, this was actually fairly close to my base, so it's not really taking long to get my vehicles down here. Right, so I think we might just try that. See how they get on. Yeah, so vehicle fell over. That was my fault. But hopefully that should prevent any issues. You know what, actually I might... Excuse me. I might actually reroute it over here. Just see how that goes. That looks... Well, at least actually getting up there. It's struggling a bit more than I was hoping, to be honest. So I think there was only 3 trucks. So I'll just join the end of the convoy for support. And that's what I mean by support. A little bit of persuasion in certain areas. But hopefully that was the only issue that they had. They do move very slowly though. But hopefully there are no more issues. See, because the other route only went here anyway, so I'm not sure what it's like over there. But I am just going to follow on from this truck, but it's a bit quicker. Well, I think so anyway. Should be. Yeah, there we go. I don't think it's got as much pushing power as that truck has, but I'm hoping we won't need it. Because this is the only main objective I've got at the moment, so until this is done, there's no more main objectives. No. So I have got a side objective, but obviously the main objectives are what we need to get done to complete this map. So the more I can get, well, the more I can help these through, basically, will help me progress through the map. just wish there was a bit quicker. Going for an overtake. Yes. Oh, that didn't go well. I think my line's a bit wobbly on the route. Whoa, God, that bridge is slippy. Right, this is the only place now which I think they might have an issue, if they are anywhere. I don't know why they keep blowing their horns at me. I'm not exactly in the way there. But I'm hoping they pass all this with no problems. They can do it, but I'm going to give them a bit of persuasion. If I can, anyway. No, I actually can't. Ah. I was hoping I could just pull him out. Actually, thinking about it, before I get them just to come back through, I'm just going to move that way a little bit. Might help them get through. It looks like it's just that ditch. Bit of persuasion where possible. Right, that was right then. So, what about going round like that? Maybe. So what about if I get them to come more to the side? Don't know how well that'll work, but my idea is to trying to keep them out of the mud as much as possible. So if they come through like that, it's not the easiest for them, but they are making it through, so it might just be enough. As long as they can actually get through that little bit. Oh my god, this is getting silly now, isn't it? What about going round to the right hand side then? What about coming wide? What about like that? That might just work. Come on. Right, so that's them all through that area. And I believe that there is the final destination. So that is that one actually done.
This order's coming right from the top. The drilling machine that you recovered from LaRoe's quarry, we need you to deliver it to the port. And the drilling machine from the lava quarry to the railway station. There's also other mining supplies for both locations. But you can plot a route for our trucks to deliver them. I know, that's a lot of hassle in drilling machines. Expensive ones too. So be careful with them.
Okay, so it looks like they're ready to clear out the areas now. Right, so where does that need? So that needs to go to the port. So where is the bridge? Don't know if they can take that one or not. Actually, the pipes might run underneath that, actually. Not sure that that's going to work. Right, so that's where it's got to start. So I'm thinking... See, I can't use that as a bridge. I think it's got to go all the way back, to be fair. All the way around. So, yeah, so around that way. Not sure how well they will do it though, to be fair. But it's the same as everything, I'll just click go and see what happens. It looks like this is a big lorry though, rather than them little ones, so I don't think they're as good as the little trucks. I think it'll get more issues with it. But them trucks there are going to cause me the issue because I'm running down the same road. But honestly, it's the easiest way, I'm thinking now. See, because there's a big river there. Yes, I'm thinking, I mean, it's a long way to go, to be honest, but I think it might be the easiest. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, they've only got to make it there once, and the objective's complete. Just got to try and keep it on the road as much as possible. Right there, we'll have to fill that. But where's the port? There's the port. See, because I take that road down here, but they won't do it. Wow, this is going to be an absolute nightmare, I think, to get done. Well, that route's failed anyway again. Wow, this is going to be a massive route, this is. I think it might be better for me to do it, rather than trying to get these to actually come and do it. Because, like, I've got to come here and I've got to sort all this road out just to get them to drive through it. But I want to see how far they can get on their own. Because obviously, like this here, they won't pass it. But I want to see how far they will go, which probably isn't going to be very far to start with. I think now I can just follow this road. Yes, I can follow this road now straight to the port. So obviously we know this sort of route works because we've got active routes here. So as long as you follow it-ish, it should be alright. Because if they hit each other, it'll cancel both routes and I'll just restart this one. So that should also keep it clear for the run. So hopefully we haven't got to do too much to get it there. But I think we're going to have to do quite a bit, to be honest, because the road's looking in very poor condition. Yeah, but we're literally following this all the way now. Right, so that's going to be a horrendous route, that is. It's not going to work. But we'll see how far. Right, so we need a route from the quarry. Oh my god, all the way over here. Salt mine. Right, so there's the loading station. Oh wow, okay, it's all the way across the map. Oh well, saying that, it's telling me to actually do it from here. Yeah, I thought that might fail quite quickly, to be honest. I don't know how well they would do this sort of route, but I'm just going to try them up here. See if they will do it. I doubt it, but I'm going to give it a try, because I'm going to have to spend a lot of time here making roads, because I just don't think any of this is going to work, to be honest. Not because that actually there isn't a road, is it? So I need it really to come down here. Because I remember I just went off road to do that power. But again, we know this route works because we've got an active route coming down here. So we'll just follow it. It needs to come in there. So how do we access that bit over there? We can, we've just got to go all the way through and then back again. So we just need to follow this, and then we'll be going past this. So where that stops there, we're going to come down here and then come all the way back. Actually, I can get through there. You know what, I think it's going to be easier here because of the mud. So if we put that point there. Right, we'll see how that one gets on. But for the meantime, we've got... Is that a big hole? Have we got any vehicles near here so I can have a look at that? So I want to have a look there, but we have actually got a car fairly close. So we'll go and have a look, see what the issue is. But like I said, this has only got to work once. So even if we can sort of bodge it or pull them through. Yeah, I thought that one might fail. They've failed fairly quickly, both of them have, so I think they're going to need quite a bit of work. Oh, to be fair, I thought they could do that. Let's back up and let's actually see what they've done wrong. Because I thought they could do that. Right, okay, so obviously that has not got nowhere enough power to pull that up. So, again, bit cheaty, but I think if I'm going to get this big old crane out, I'll just try and pull them over it. So if we just go there, that's actually a fairly... No, that's not a road, that's tracks. Can I get there down that track? I think if I join that road, to be fair. It's a bit cheaty, to be honest. Because it's either that or I basically remake all the roads on this map. Which I think's a bit excessive if I can just literally pull them up, because this crane can pick them up, so I'm pretty sure it can pull them over a bit of a gap. Probably asking a bit too much of that truck to pull that like big lorry right over that. But if I can get this over there, I'm doing the routes first because obviously the deliver objects I can do them easy. So if I just go down there with this and just literally pull it through that hole and then keep giving it persuasion all the way through, I think we should be somewhere close. So if I just follow these train tracks now, if I don't get the crane stuck. I was nowhere near that post, but I seem to have bounced off it. So if I just follow this, should be fairly close to where it gets stuck. I'll restart it and I'll just pull it through. I think it's easier than just making all new roads, to be honest, if it works. Obviously some places I might have to just fill it all with sand because of, like, there's loads of rivers and that. But I'm going to pull them through as much as I can because these are only like one-off journeys for them anyway, because he's literally just delivering the cranes and the drills and that, whatever they are, back to be shipped out, if you like. Right, is it this one I need to come off on? Yes. Because I'm pretty sure this will be able to pull this, no problem at all. And this one's the one with the big truck. The other route has got a littler truck, a bit like what I normally use with the crane. It shows you like the shape of them when you're making the route. So if I sort of just follow him through with this, I'm hoping I can pull him through all the problems. Well, that's inconvenient. Again, I don't think this will be able to pull it, but we'll see, eh? We'll see. Because that's not gone well. I doubt this will pull it, but you never know. Nope, I didn't think so. Right, okay, so next plan. Let's get... oh, if I can find it. The service vehicle. To be honest, this has got a lot of pulling power. I'm going to try and pull the crane back onto its wheels. This one should be able to do it. If not, I can just recall it and get it back on its wheels, but it does cost me a recall marker, which I have got 11, so I've got enough to keep doing it, but I'd like to do it to call them across the map rather than just writing them. So if I can do it with just a tow and pulling it back over, I'd rather do that. But this one's got a bit of pace about it, so it won't take as long to get there. I think that's what I got stuck on. But as you can see, the difference between this and the crane, this one just doesn't seem to have the problems all the other vehicles does. You can sort of just like send this wherever and it'll just make its way over. Yeah, it's a bit slower through this area though, probably because of the train tracks, but we're nearly there now anyway. And hopefully we can just pull it back on its wheels. If not, if I can't see any chance of us doing it, I'll just recall it. I won't keep messing around with it. So the crane was just here to the right, and it fell over literally on this corner, so we should be able to, well, I'm hoping to just pull it straight back over onto its wheels and just get on its way again. Right, so if I come up here, I might be able just to pull it up and it might slide onto its wheels back onto the floor. Just need to get the back over a little bit more, because this is a good bit of kit, this is. Right, it doesn't look like it's going to let me attach anywhere anyway, so we will just literally go back to the original plan and try and pull it forward out the way. Hopefully I don't get this stuck. I should be able to get out of this now. Oh, hang on. I'm actually attached to it. I wonder why I wouldn't be able to move. I was actually attached to it somehow, after it wouldn't let me do it. Okay, no, it's not. It's not going to let me do that. So if I just, oh, where's it trying to put that? Right, but it hasn't got the handbrake on. So we need to take control of it. Yeah, does that got the handbrake on? Right, we'll avoid that ditch by the rock, and there we go. Okay, but it does use a recall, which I don't like using them unless I have to. But that was not pulling that, because that is actually quite a big crane, to be honest. Right, so it is over here. No, actually, I might have to reroute this round here, because looking at it, that's actually quite oh, no, hang on, that's actually quite a bit of a ditch. Right, so if we just do that. Right, the crane's in the way for that point. And get it through this area instead. I'll pull it through the mud. That'll be what I'll do with that. Oh, that's fine. That's gonna just hit that. Right then. So if we get the crane into position, then I'll resend the truck through, and then I'll give it a bit of a pull. And see if we can get it through this route, because I know it's going to get stuck here. Oh, look how easy that is. And we'll just pull it through. Where is he going? Is he for real? I think he's fighting it, to be honest. Right, so if I get him up to this open area, I reckon we should have a big tow truck like this. So if I get him up to this big area, he should be able to do his 360 and get back onto the route, because that's clearly what he's trying to do. Right, see if we can figure that out now. Oh, he's still trying to go there, look. Problem is, he's trying to get back to the actual points. Wow. I thought he'd just pick up from where he was going. Right, I think this is going to be harder than I thought. Yeah, so this is going to be difficult, so I'm going to sort this out next time, because I think it's just going to be an absolute nightmare. So I'm going to leave it here for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.